Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So yeah. Hi guys, good evening, and I welcome you all to today's session. Today is writing session 4. It will be taken by our trainer, Mrs. Annapurna Murugan, and I will be the moderator. Okay. Yes. Happy Janmashtami to everybody. Okay. So yeah, we'll begin with the session now. Keep these instructions in mind when you take the session. Please make sure you have a stable internet connection and a nice noise-free environment where you sit, and please use your earphones for the best experience. Not only that, guys, please respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself, and please do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. Yeah. Um, we have these three memberships: bronze, silver, and gold. You all know this by now, I think. And yeah, so you instantly become a bronze member when you register on our website, that is ubergrad.com. If you want the facilities that comes under the silver membership, then you can ask me. No, then I have already shared the coupon code so that you can get the silver membership for free. Okay. And if you want to go for the gold membership, guys, then you can pop in your details in the chat box and my team will contact you. Okay. Yeah, so we have this free profile evaluation that is done by our experts, guys. This in this you get a university shortlisting, course recommendation, country recommendation. At the end, a recommendations report is also made by our experts. Okay, and all of the doubt clearance is done for you from A to Z, like shortlisting, application, scholarship. You can book your slot on our website very easily. I'll show you how as well. Okay, we have these free live Duolingo classes that goes on from 6:30 to 7:30 daily, Monday to Friday. It's a 2-week course, guys. Okay. And then we also have these GRE classes that goes on from 8:30 to 9:30. It's a 2-month course. Okay. And yeah, and these are also online classes. Yeah, okay. If you want to enroll in these, I'll tell you how to enroll in from these from the website. Okay. Very easy. We are going to have this webinar that's going to take place on Saturday, how to write a perfect SOP LOR for masters in abroad. Please do register for this, guys. Please do register for this, guys. Okay, and I will share the a link for the webinar as well, so that you guys join the webinar. Okay. It's gonna be a very nice webinar, and it will be taken by our co-founder, Mr. Jaideep Guruchala, and you can get all your doubt clearance done as well. Okay, in this. So yeah, that's that. I'll also just a second. I'll also share one thing. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward. Just a second. This is our homepage, ubergrad.com. Okay. And you can go over here on solutions. You can go on free profile evaluation. You land upon this page. Okay. You can easily go click on book slot and choose your date, any feasible date you want to choose, and any time you want to choose, and you can book your slot for the profile evaluation very easily. Okay. Coming back again to the homepage of ubergrad.com, you need to go on solutions again, go to store courses, and you can go and enroll for all the free courses, that is IELTS, Duolingo, as well as GRE. All of them are free for you now, so you can enroll for all of the courses for free. Okay. On going to store. Okay. Then moving forward, just a second, somebody hasn't. I'll tell you how to see the previous classes. Okay, thank you, Hiren. Yeah, Hiren is absolutely right. You can go to YouTube directly, go and watch the recordings there, or you can also use the website to see the recordings. Okay, see, then now you need to go on your name over here, go to My Test Preparation, go on Live IELTS course. Okay, click and you land upon this page. Okay, over here, when you come, uh, you're gonna see the handouts and the recordings. Please see the 5th recording for every day, okay? Because this is the 5th time we're repeating these sessions. So you will see all the recordings for listening and all the recordings for reading, and you will see 3 recordings, like day 3 recording, for example, you've missed yesterday. The handout is also available, and the 5th recording, okay? Yeah. Okay, it's available. Everything is available for you guys. And day four, for example, you open like today's day four, so I'll drop in the handout link in the chat box, and the recording will be available by tomorrow morning, guys. Okay. So yeah, no worries at all. No worries. It's my job. Yeah. I've dropped in the handout link in the chat box. Okay. Yeah, that's it from my side, guys. If you have any queries, you can ask me at the end of the session. Okay. I'll be here with you all only. Yeah, ma'am will take over for now. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Ma'am, I'm great. Please, you can take over the session now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you so much. Yes. Hi, guys. Good evening. I hope everyone doing good. Today we are going to start off with our this one. Hi, Vidhi. Yeah, we'll start off with our writing task 2. We'll describe what exactly this writing task 2 requires and how you people can enhance your writing skills on issue-based essay writing. What are the key things that you need to consider? What should be the structure? I'm doing good, Shreyas. Thank you so much. I hope even you're doing good. So thank you so much. Yeah. So therefore, let us in detail work on our task two. Okay. So right. Uh, Hi Prashant. I'm going to present the screen. Yeah, one more request, guys. So till the time I ask you people to present your question, don't present the questions. Why? Because I may not see your questions. I may miss on your questions. Okay. So because when I'm explaining, I absolutely will be concentrating on the explanatory part. I won't be seeing your chat boxes. So therefore, kindly, okay. So I'll be giving you time. You all know that too, this one. Yeah, task 2 I'll be taking today. Okay. So I'll be giving time for your questions and I'll be answering all the questions. Kindly please post me your queries post the class, right? So yeah, I'm going to share the screen. Writing task 2, as we know, it is important. So let me slide show this. Yes. Just 1 second. It is, yeah. It's just taking 1 second. So I've shared the screen. Just give me a second. It is just loading. Yeah. Now you can see that. So our writing task 2 will be something like this. This writing task, we call it as issue-based essay writing. What do we call it as? Issue-based essay writing. That means usually, yeah, I guess please moderators share the vocab this one to students in the Telegram link. I'll be informing them to share the same. Okay. So right. So here you can see the questions will be something like this. That means it will be based on the issue, and issue in the sense idea, this one a problem, a kind of argument you may have, and on that argument you have to answer the questions that they ask you. So many times what happens, they may, it is just like a debate question. Okay, so more or less you people will be knowing about debate, right? So it will be just like a debate question. You may have to take the stand, you may have to present both the views there on that particular idea, or you may have to discuss certain things here. So therefore this is the kind of task you will be getting, which will be very generic in nature. Okay, don't think that if you have to present the essay writing, issue based essay writing, you need to have some kind of, what is that, external knowledge or some general knowledge or knowledge about the current affairs. So see, definitely if you have all these things, it is beneficial. If you don't have, it is not a problem. Okay, always you need to be little creative enough here to present the ideas here. Because even in the this one also, in the task one, you saw that even though you had to present what is given in the paragraph, I mean in the this one pictorial presentation, but you had to be little creative enough to generate the ideas there. How creative enough? You need to know what you can pick. So what others would not be analyzing, that you need to analyze and you need to present. That means what? Being little creative is very, very important even for task one. But for task two, you need to be creative also. You need to be little imaginative also. Okay. Why? Because not only for task two, even when it comes to your speaking part also, being imaginative can help you to present many ideas here. Okay. So here, let me talk about how the question will be. Usually, the question will be having two important parts. Okay. One is question statement and one is the question stem. Okay, so that means what we'll be having two important parts here. So what are those parts? You can see this is the question statement. The name itself says question statement. That means in the question we'll be having a statement, and that statement is referred to as your question statement. But let me not confuse here. The statement, in the sense, the concept on which you are asked with questions. Okay, or the idea on which you are asked with questions. So that can be referred to as what? Our this one, the so-called the question statement. So you can see in some countries, the average weight of people is increasing and their levels of health and fitness are decreasing. So this is, see, I'm not explaining this. So this is the concept they are trying to talk about. Okay, what is that we have? So this is the concept, or this is the main agenda. This is the main idea on which the questions are based on. So therefore, the main agenda on which your question will be based, that agenda or that idea is called as what? Question statement. Now you may be wondering, why is this ma'am is explaining all these things? Why can't she straight away come to the point? See, there is like a kind of important thing. It is very, very important for you to understand these things. Okay, if you don't understand, so which is what you may end up interpreting and presenting the essay in an inappropriate way, because of which you may not get this in scores there. So this part, in some countries, from there to decreasing, is what? Our question statement. That means whatever you will be answering, whatever the questions are asked on this area only. Okay, it will be based on that particular idea only. So therefore, the first note that you need to keep in mind is that whenever you people are answering such questions, don't try to, what is that? Go out of the box. That means don't try to go out of the topic. It is the major important thing that you need to follow here. What do you think are the causes of these problems? What is the problem? The average weight of the people is increasing. That is the problem, because of which their health and fitness is decreasing. So basically, this is the problem. The main problem is why the average weight is increasing. So you can discuss what is the thing and what measures could be taken to solve the thing. Okay, let us discuss about this passage later, but these are the two parts. These are the questions and this is the question statement. So now your question, whatever the answer that you are going to present, that should be based on this particular idea. So therefore, no matter what question you will be getting on writing task 2, you will be seeing that you will have two important things in the question. And what are those two important things? The first one will be your question statement, and the other one is the question. So, or are the questions that you need to answer. Okay, so this gives us the clarity on what to answer and on what not to answer here, right? So this is the question I think here. Now, how does the scoring parameters works on? You can see here. As I said, The task achievement is very important. That means I had told you people previously also, those who had not attended the first class, for them it is just a recapitulation. So you can see task response, that is task achievement, is worked on the band of 9, coherence and cohesion, that means organization of the ideas. For example, this is the third class, sorry, fourth class that we had. So on writing, don't you think we went very organizedly? First, we spoke about the complete writing task, what, why, how, so everything. Then we picked up the first task, we worked on it, and then we are taking up the second task. Don't you feel that we are going in a very organized manner? We did not do haphazard things here. Okay, so therefore what, so when you people present the ideas, that is the reason you may be understanding well here. Okay, why? Because we are going in an organized way, one by one we are completing, so therefore you are better understanding the things there. But if I see, for example, first class I gave all the details, second class I started with writing task 1, so maybe I did not complete that, but third class I started off with writing task 2, that I'll not be completing. So now in the fourth class, if I talk about the vocabularies, or if I again come back to the writing task 1, so don't you think you will be confused there? Anything that we do should be what, organized and properly planned and presented on idea based. Okay, so even when you people are writing multiple ideas, make sure that you present all the similar ideas in one particular place, and also whatever the words, examples, everything that you people are using, so those things should be what, in relative to what idea you are using. For example, if I'm talking about water pollution, I cannot give you the examples of sound pollution, isn't it? And I cannot speak about the this one, what is that, usage of something, what is that, I can say some chemicals or something, I cannot use that. Okay, or cutting down the trees, to some extent I can relate cutting down the trees in the sense, okay, that's, if we take it in a detailed thing, then I can use. But cutting down the trees, I cannot relate to the water pollution there now. So that means what? Whatever the examples, whatever the explanations that you're planning to give, that should be in relative to thing. That is how you can take this coherence and cohesion. And varied vocabularies you need to use, and grammatical range and accuracies. That means your sentences should be clear, crystal clear. I'm using the word here, crystal clear. Why I'm using the word crystal clear? In the sense, whatever you're trying to say, because you're not speaking to us, isn't it? You're presenting it in the form of writing. So if you're presenting it in the form of writing, whatever you're trying to convey to us, that has to reach in the way you need to convey us. So, how it can be conveyed well? The sentence should be clear. So, therefore, the clarity in the sentence is also very, very important. And you people can see, if you want to get 9, what, how you need to score on this. If you want to get 8, you can see there will be the variations in all these things. Okay, so you people will have the handouts where this detail is there. Kindly go through. Otherwise, I've explained these things for you guys in the first class itself. Okay, now in writing task 2, we'll be having multiple types of questions here. It's, even though I call it as a debate based question, but the nature, the requirement of the question makes us to categorize into 6 levels. Okay, we categorize writing tasks into 6 levels. What are those? One is like, they may be asking you people to discuss the causes and the this one, causes or problems and the solutions they will be discussing. They may ask you to do that. Or sometimes what they will be doing, they will be asking to describe advantages also, disadvantages also, without opinion. That means what? You need to just blindly discuss the advantages and disadvantages of something without any kind of opinion. This is one thing that we have. The other thing with opinion, you need to discuss both advantage and disadvantage, but what you feel will be more, whether advantage will be more or disadvantage will be more. That with opinion you need to answer. Now, agreement and disagreement. In agreement and disagreement also, you will be having two types. One is what they will plainly ask whether you agree with it or whether you don't agree with it. Okay. So that means you need to give straight cutthroat answer you need to give. So whether you are agreeing with it or whether you are disagreeing with it. Whereas, so we have one option where you will be, they'll ask the questions like to what extent you agree or disagree. In that, you can take the mid choice also. What is that? I partially agree and I partially disagree also. You can give that thing. Okay. So that's what. But you need to know when you need to take up the cutthroat decision, when you need to take up the partial thing, you people need to know. And we'll have some of the questions like discuss both the views and give your opinion. That is also just like your advantages and disadvantages with opinion we have. And double questions will be having. Double questions in the sense they'll be asking 2-3 different questions on the same topic. But remember, all these will be on the question statement only. Okay. So these are the different types of questions that we are going to have. So when we speak about our this one. Okay. So the next thing let us do is we'll quickly come upon the task things. Okay. So now we have this question. In some countries, the average weight of the people is increasing and their levels of health and fitness are decreasing. What do you think? We'll have the opinion, right? See, that's what we'll be saying, that we'll be discussing opinion. So everything will be discussing further. Okay. So in some countries, what do you think are the causes of these problems and what measures could be taken to solve them? Okay. This is the question. So let me, what is that? You people can just take the question here. In some countries, the average weight of people is increasing and their levels of health and fitness are decreasing. What do you think are the causes of this? Yeah. I'll be asking Irene. Till then, please, I'll be asking what all we can do here. What do you think are the causes of these problems and what measures could be taken in to solve them? Okay. So now this is the question we are going to address today. So now let me take my whiteboard and present the question here. Then I will tell what is the structure and everything. Then I'll take the points from you guys only. So what is that? Average weight is increasing. Okay. Now, we cannot change the question. Average weight is increasing because of which health and fitness is reducing. Reducing. So now they're asking the causes of the problem. Causes of this problem. And then what they're asking, even they're asking solutions. Isn't it? So these are the things that we basically have here. So average weight is increasing, health fitness is reducing. What are the causes of this problem and solutions? Now, before I say how to write this, let me talk about the important thing. What is the structure? Skeletal. Okay. The skeletal of the passage. Guys, we need 5 paras here. You all need above 6.5. Na? Now, many places you will be seeing that, ma'am, like what is that? They say that even 4 paragraphs is enough because we have the limitation of the words, 250 words. Okay, 250 words. So 4 paragraphs. See, why I say 5 paragraphs? Imagine. So each paragraph will have its own idea. That means you're adding on the variety. So when you are adding on the variety, so you can also think that the ideas will be different. So if you are expressing different ideas, you will be using different words there. That means variations in the words also happens. And when you are presenting each idea, even you are presenting each examples there, that means you give lots of variation, different shades you will be giving. So when you express the thing in this different shaded way, obviously what happens, the scores will be increasing, because you will not be repeating, you'll be giving lots of color to your idea. It also shows your analysis skill, it also shows your presentation skills and everything. That's the reason, guys. So go for 5 paragraph. Even we have seen students ending up with 2 paras. Sometimes 1 para also I've seen in the main exam, people writing this. Okay, ma'am, are we supposed to leave a 2 space gap? Please ask me the question little later, please, because by the time I see the question, it will vanish. So kindly please ask me the question later, please. So now, what should be these 5 paragraphs? See, first paragraph, I call it as introduction. Hence, during my lessons, you will be not seeing first paragraph to be your this one introduction. I directly say it is a introductory paragraph. Therefore, the first paragraph should be your introduction. Okay. The second, third, and fourth will be what? Body paragraphs. That means the main description should happen in this first body paragraph, second BP, and third BP. When I say first body paragraph, when I talk about second body paragraph, third body paragraph, I mean to say body paragraph. That means the loaded information I'll be asking. Okay. So when I speak about intro, it is purely intro. Don't get confused when I say first para. So don't get confused. I'm talking about introduction. No, introduction, I'll be addressing it as introduction only. So body paragraph, I'll be saying first para, second para, third para. Then ultimately, I want you people to write inference. See, I said you, we want to score more than 6.5. Hence, we are not using conclusion, but we are using inference here. What is the last paragraph? See, the first part is introduction. This is separately presented. The second, third, and fourth body paragraph, and the ultimatum is inference. So now inference is what here? Inference is whatever you have discussed in the paragraph till now, its futuristic explanation you will be giving. For example, after the class, everything, after this writing task 2, what I'll be saying, I'll be trying to say at the end of the class, I won't be saying like, okay, you do like this. Again, I won't repeat the things because I don't want to repeat the thing. I'll just give the inference that if you follow all the methods, everything that we have discussed, you will definitely become natural writer. Okay, that means the one who sees or who looks at your essays, they feel that you are a natural writer because you won't have any kind of repeated ideas from anywhere else, and it's completely your mindset that you will be writing there. So that means what? I'm not reconcluding anything because already many times we have concluded. So we don't want to conclude. That means conclusion, we won't be giving basically the conclusion, rather we'll be giving the inference here. Okay. Yes, I said you right. Yes. So following all the techniques and the methods that we are training you will actually help you to get the natural writer in you, or to create a natural writer in you. That is my inference here. I'm not saying that you will be getting the score well, because that is understood. Okay, I'm saying you will become a natural writer there. So that itself is my inference that I want to give here. Okay. So now see, guys, I'll repeat. Introduction we need, 3 body paragraphs, and then We need to have ultimately inference. I'll show what is this inference and why we are not using the conclusion. Means this three body paragraphs, whatever you are going to write, so should have these four elements. That means I'm talking about body paragraph. See, this body paragraph, you can't write anything and everything here. You cannot just write all the ideas in one paragraph. Again, you repeat the same thing in the next paragraph. Again, you will do the same thing in the third paragraph. That you should not do. What you should do here is you need to pick one main idea in one paragraph. Main idea you pick. You try to express that idea. Give some examples, like your real life examples or the imaginary examples you try to give here to better understand the idea, and you conclude that main idea there itself. This is one body paragraph. Second body paragraph, you pick up another main idea, second idea. Okay, you express that idea, you exemplify with some examples, and you try to conclude. Then third idea, main idea 3, explain it, example it, so, and conclude it. That means what you are doing, whenever you are talking about this idea, in this paragraph, you know where you are talking anything about main idea 2. When you are talking about main idea, don't talk anything about this, because anything that you want to speak, you finish off in this first body paragraph. Okay, that's it. So, and here when you're doing the third paragraph, don't talk anything about these things. So only you finish off this idea and complete it off. That is what we need to maintain. So you can see that we have already three conclusions, idea based. When we have already three conclusion, which is idea based, do you think you have to repeat the same thing in your final conclusion? No, right? That is the reason I said here inference. Okay, why we picked up inference? Because of this particular thing only. This is what we are going to do. And now introduction. Introduction also, you can't write anything and everything. And also I have seen, in fact, so even when I was studying, so in schools, colleges and all, it was taught to us that introduction is one of the important thing. Yeah, definitely, even I agree with it, because introduction is the face of our essay. Okay, so if somebody has to read it interestingly, or somebody has to just get irritation of the essay, so that is understood by our introduction. So if it is introduction, so usually it used to be said that use all the fancy things, fancy words, don't come to the direct point directly. So use all the intricate stories, everything to express the thing. But here, guys, we don't have time to read all the intricate stories and all. We need IELTS examination, professional examination. So therefore, you cannot just randomly give stories. I can say it as cock and bull stories. We don't want. So we need straight to the point. We need introduction as the face of your essay. It should be crystal and clear. And what is the purpose of introduction? Already I have said in the first task also. The purpose of the introduction is to showcase what is the given question is and what is your stand. That's it. Okay. So only two ideas you need to present. What are those two ideas? So question, what's the given question? And what is your this one what is your stand on that particular idea? That's it. Only two sentences. We don't want more than two sentences in your introduction. Okay, remember that. Only two sentences important. And which are those? What is the given question, and what is your stand? And how do you present your question here? The question will be presented by using what is that? Paraphrasing question statement. What you need to do? I'll show this paraphrasing, question statement, and what is your stand. So what you can present here. So that will be the thing. Now, we'll have 40 minutes, very long time we have, 40 minutes and 250 words. I'm going to give you how to plan up here. So here again, go with 25% is to 50% is to 25%. 25 minutes, 25% means 10 minutes you use for planning and organizing ideas. Okay. And then another 20 minutes you use for what? Writing. See, if everything is ready, how long it will take for you people to present the ideas, isn't it? You know what to write, when to write, and what are the things that you need to present. You know everything. So if you know all of these things, writing is a easy thing. So you can just present it in 20 minutes. Another 10 minutes, what you do, you use to re-evaluate whatever you have written. Okay, you need to re-evaluate whatever is presented to you. So that is what you need to do whenever you are doing your writing. This is the time frame that you should follow. Now, let me show you what are the things that we are going to plan. This is the question that we have. Average weight is increasing and health fitness is reducing. This was the question statement that we had, isn't it? So therefore, let me first part of introduction. So let me state it. I'll show you this question once again. You people can see here in some countries, so the average weight of people is increasing and their levels of health and fitness are decreasing. This statement, okay. So whatever this statement is there, so this statement we need to, what is that? Analyze it. See, just give me 1 second. Let me let me copy paste here if I can. It is not. Okay. So this is the question we have. This is the statement we have. So let me restate this. So here, introduction, that is, I'm writing here. In each slide, I'll write separately. Okay, introduction. So let me take the, so what is that? So in some countries, so people's average weight is increasing, because of which, so the health is affected. So what I'll be doing, let me start writing. It is asserted that there is a dip in the health and fitness level of people of certain nation countries due to due to the surge in the average weight of their citizens of their citizens due to the increase in this one. So it is asserted that there is a dip in the health and fitness level of the people of certain countries due to the surge in the average weight of them. We can write due to the average weight of the uh, due to the increase in the average weight of these people, these countries people, these nations people. Ma'am, can we use absorb instead of? See, absorb is like they did not absorb. state that as a, we did not observe it. No, whatever they stated, hence I use the asserted, the stated. Okay, absorbed means we use that observation if we have observed. But when you are presenting your own ideas, you people can use the observation word. But when it is stated, you use that it is asserted, it is stated, it is declared. Okay, so that kind of words you people use there, because whatever you use here, let it be what, uh, in such a way you need to use that the meaning of the question statement should not change. See, here also I didn't want to change the meaning of the question statement, because we need to present what is given here, so we are discussing this particular thing. Now, the next thing what we need to write, what is your stand, that means how you are going to address this particular thing. Okay, what do you think are the causes of these problems, and what measures could be taken to solve them? See, we can write off all the causes and problems in the first introduction, but that will become very wordy, isn't it? Whenever you get this, what are the causes of these problems, and see, for increase in the weight we have many problems, isn't it? We have many reasons for the for this problem to occur, and also at the same time we have many solutions also, right? Why can't we very generic, rather than saying that the food intake, the food habits, the kind of work, etc., etc.? Why we need to describe everything in the this one introduction? We need to keep it as simple as possible, isn't it? So therefore what we can write, so we can say that there are many problems. See, I'm going to write it in different colors so that you can understand. Now I'm trying to write my stand in the first introduction. There are many reasons that that leads leads to the above mentioned above mentioned problem problem. However, as we know, every every dark cloud has a silver lining, silver lining. Even, however, as we know that every dark cloud has a silver lining, even this problem can be solved by taking, we can say, even this problem can be solved by many ways. Solved in many ways. Many ways. This is our introduction. Okay. Yes, we need to use idiom, Shaji. That is what we need to use, Emilini. So we need to use like, what is that? Idioms. That's the reason purposely I presented idiom. See, no matter how grammatical good you present, how to the topic you fulfill all the things, but if you don't use idioms, if you don't use high frequency words, if you don't present examples and all, your scores cannot cross 6. Okay, so only you will be wondering, many will be telling, okay, ma'am, we wrote it, our language is good, everything is good, but why our scores are not increasing? So in our writing part, just because of this reason only. What is the reason? Because you don't express it. There is no this one embellishment in your writings. Okay, so you need to showcase that you are brilliant user of the language. You people know how to use the different elements in the English language. Okay, so and also you need to, your ideas also should be creative enough. Okay, it should not be same idea, like very simple ideas. If you're presenting also, the scores will not improve here. Okay, that is the reason I say please plan up. Okay, you need to plan, you need to think at 360-degree level to give the best of the best writings there. So please full-fledgedly you use all the idioms, but appropriate idioms, proverbs. So all these things you people use. It's really a great, this one, what is that, symptom to the reader that you people are well versed with English language. Getting it? So yes, idioms. So yeah, idioms, you need to take up the complete list of idioms, see their meaning, everything. So and see it and start every day. See, if you're working on 25 idioms today, try to use it in your daily life every day. That means every day try to use those idioms. So then you will be understanding. Okay, so then you will have that practical approach also. And in fact, when you read something or when you listen to certain things, you will see that there also idioms will be used. So see on what context they have used that. Accordingly, you people need to work on. Now see, I gave you the introduction, isn't it? Now let me present to you how to plan up your writing, body paragraphs. Okay, introduction is very simple. There is no need of any planning for introduction. Okay, why? Because it is just paraphrased question statement and it is your stand there. Okay, so but for the stand I have said, if it is causes and problem, now you people can just use this only. There are many problems, there are many reasons that causes this problem, and just like a dark cloud having a silver lining, so this problem also has many solutions. You people can just use this thing, and then you can talk about each one of the thing later. Now, what is that? We need 3 body paragraphs. Guys, I want you people to concentrate here. 3 body paragraphs we have. We need to have. Leaving your introduction. First, okay, so you people tell me, how do you put your body paragraphs? Now, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, body paragraph 3. Remember that we don't want to mix the ideas here. One body paragraph will be discussing only one particular thing. Yeah, now you start texting me what you people are going to discuss in this body paragraphs. Quick, fast. Causes of the problem. What causes you will be saying? What causes you will be? Causes of the problem. Causes of what problem? Whether weight increasing is a problem or health and fitness is reducing is a problem. What is the problem you want to address here? Okay, see, 3 different ideas like eating style and everything. We can't say, but everything is leading to one idea only. Na? Then you are discussing only problems here, where you will discuss the solutions, where you will discuss why this, what is that average weight is causing the health issues. That means you people are just, that's what. So what is happening here is when you people discuss this thing, so what happens, you will only concentrate on what is leading to overweight, but you are not thinking here how this overweight is causing a problem, health problem. No exercise is again a cause for overweight. Okay, so now first mota idea, let us think. Yeah, here they are asking average weight is increasing because of which health benefit is decreasing, isn't it? So first body paragraph, I would suggest you people to discuss the question statement, or let me tell you here, I'll give you the ideas, guys. See. I'll tell you what to do here. Body paragraph 1, I'll dedicate why average weight is increasing. Okay. Whatever you people want to say here, Yeah, the food, unavailability of organic food, fast food. Okay, and because the food is available 24/7 today, people are consuming food. This one, what is that? Without brains here, or unwisely, people's consumption is happening. Why? Because you can see that at 3 o'clock early morning we have biryanis available, and people are just going and having at 3 o'clock in the morning. So the food, so that means what, we don't have any timeline. Okay, so that is one thing. The next thing, what, so the availability of different food from different countries is also one of the reason that we are consuming a lot now. Okay, so you should also, that means what, the consumption is very high here. And the nature of the work, the kind of study, the nature of work, and the people's physical inactiveness is leading to your average weight increase. That means what, here why the average increasing is happening? Food consumption is bad. Okay, no exercises. And also, not only some people are there who don't consume also, who exercise also, but their weight will be very high. So hormonal or chronic disease, chronic diseases may lead to genetical, so chronic diseases, you can this. But all these things don't discuss separately in different paragraph, because all these things are conveying what, why the average weight is increasing. So what you people do, you people discuss all these things where, in body paragraph 1. Okay, so where you are discussing this, the why, how our body is gaining the weight, so that you need to discuss in your body paragraph 1. Now body paragraph 2, what you do, so you start discussing how this increase in weight, how increase in weight, increase in weight leads to health issues. Health issues. It's very simple. When the body mass increases, okay, when the body mass and weight increases, our internal organs will not work in the way it has to work, because of which, so diabetes, blood pressure, so and thyroid, all these kind of health issues occurs. Okay, so respond, so all these things will be there. You can say that as the body weight increases, the fat levels increases. If the fat level increases, the cholesterol, so what is happening, our internal organs will not work in a proper condition. Okay, because of which, so we no example, we are telling how this body weight is leading to health issues. Okay, so what happens, many diseases will come. Not only that, if average weight increases, we become lethargic. Lethargic in the sense lazy, we don't feel like exercising. Okay, so our mind also requires more rest, because the mind says that we need to be immobile there. Okay, so the average increase in weight makes us inactive, and hence it won't support us to exercise there. Okay, so which again leads to the diseases, and most of the time the heart attack and all this happens because of this, what is that, the level of cholesterol, or the level of cholesterol increased in the arteries there. So that means what increases the weight, basically, so disturbs the vitals of our body, which in turn leads to many diseases like diabetes, etc., etc. And once the diabetes and blood pressure hits a patient, it gives rise to many serious diseases like kidneys problem, the brain issues, all these things. You people can write, so how this weight is leading to health issues there. Okay, so next one, solutions. What The third paragraph, you will be talking about what will be the solution. Yes. Now, third paragraph, you will talk about solution. What is that? First, people should become mindful eaters, mindful consumers, isn't it? That means we need to follow and follow our old tradition way of consumption and the food way of consumption and food, and limit intake. Then we have many things here. Limit intake. So we should not grab in everything. Yeah, follow a holistic life by exercising and meditating. Okay. And so the government also should, yeah, sleep schedule also. Very good. So sleep schedule should also be very thing. So eat more. Yeah, all these solution, you people are giving the solution. But all these solutions should be put in what? Last paragraph. That means now you got to know how to design the paragraph. First paragraph, we spoke about how this problem is caused. Second paragraph, we spoke about how this weight is leading to, because I cannot just randomly say the weight is increasing. So like we need to reduce the weight and everyone will be fine. No, how this weight is leading to health issues. You need to say that also, isn't it? So then later what you will be doing, you'll talk about the solutions. So this is how the three body paragraph. And also, did you see here, did we repeat anything in any paragraph? No, right? Yeah. In body paragraph, we only focused on how the body weight increased. In body paragraph 2, what did we do? We only focused on how this body weight is leading to the problems. So see, in Bhumika, in the body paragraph 2, we are saying if the body weight increases, how it affects the body, how it is leading to health fitness, the this one deterioration of the health fitness. So we are trying to say that we get many diseases like diabetes, we get this one, what is that, blood pressure. And diabetes and blood pressure is enough to take us to many different diseases. So we'll be talking about that. And in the third paragraph, we'll talk about the solutions. Did we repeat anywhere anything? No, right? So that is what we need to do here. So we should not repeat. And see, so nicely, and also the reader will feel, wow, so nicely the person has described. So this is what we need you to do, guys. Okay. So this planning should be done. Ultimately, one sentence, your final overview. So what we can do. So ultimately one this one, what we can present here, the final inference. We discussed everything. Problem we discussed solution, we discussed what is that, everything. So here you could say, what is that, the generic idea. No matter what kind of advancement, what kind of advancement happens, one need to one need to stick to the roots, to the roots on the life, basic life, because because this attachment to roots, attachment to traditional way of traditional way of leading life is always considered to be to be excellent solution, excellent solution to any problem, to any problem. Okay, so this is what we did. No matter what kind of advancement happens, so one need to stick to the roots on the basic life, because this attachment to traditional way of leading life is always considered to be excellent solution to any problem. We just wrote this thing, right? So guys, this is how you people will be writing and presenting the thing. Yeah, Shreyas, I'll be writing tomorrow one complete essay for you guys. Can I add finally in the beginning of the inference? Yeah, finally also you can write, because you are ultimately giving it, right? You can use finally, you can use ultimately, you can what is that, you can end up in the nutshell. Okay, you can use the word phrase in the nutshell. Okay, all these things. And even you can use I conclude my this one, what is that, presentation. So you can use that way also, not an issue. Now, any ma'am, trend words PDF is okay. So I'll ask them to send you people. I guess they would have skipped. So I'll ask them. I'll ask our moderators to send it to you guys. Right? Yes, Divya. Any other queries you people have? Sohail, I cannot personally check here. So that's what you people can contact our moderators. They will be sending your things to us so that I can like check it there. Okay. So kindly contact our moderators. Okay. So they will help you out on